exciting hour of fantastic prizes. The fabulous 60-minute prize is right. Antoinette McGilbert, come on down. Margaret Williams, come on down. Janet Brown, come on down. And Donna Sinclair, come on down. You are the first four contestants on The Price is Right. And now here's the star of The Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Welcome to The Price is Right. Glad. Thank you. My goodness. I know what this is. All of that is not for me. They've started celebrating New Year's Eve already. And I guess these new outfits the girls have on are a part of our New Year's Eve show. That's kind of stopped me when I came through that door. She looked pretty spiffy, didn't she? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to start our New Year's Eve party with this first item up for bids and The Price is Right.
It's a new ceiling fan light. The Saratoga. This beautiful energy-efficient fan features variable speeds, reversible motor, 52-inch blaze, Tiffany shades, antique brass finish, presented by Fan Company of America.
And would you believe the first bidder is Antoinette, and I'm so glad to see you got your head back on, Antoinette. What do you bid on that?
$6.99.
$6.99?
$6.99.
What do you say, Margaret?
$3.50.
$3.50. And Janet, what is your bid?
I'll say $450.
$450, and Donna will say $425. The actual retail price is $828. You win, Antoinette. Come up here, Antoinette. Don't stand around down there. We want winners up on stage. Right up here. Yes. Now you've won one prize, and I'm going to give you a chance to win a couple of more. What are they?
A comfortable sofa and a new range. First, Whirlpool's range with a self-cleaning oven, convertible modular cooktops for conventional or grill-type cooking, and a digital automatic meal timer clock from Whirlpool. Second is a new sofa. Lazy Boy's recline-away sofa love seat reclines easily and sits just inches from the wall. It offers independent reclining action for two people. Bob?
We have the clock game for you. The clock game for you, and you're going to bid on the range, and only the range. Now, have you seen the clock game on The Price is Right?
No.
You have never seen it?
I've seen it, but not.
You know, this is where I say higher and lower.
Right.
And you try to win the range as quickly as you can, but always wait and be sure that I have said higher or lower.
Okay.
In other words, don't go higher when I go lower.
Okay.
Don't go lower when I go higher.
Wouldn't dare.
All right. Let's show everyone the price of the range, please. Don't try to help us, folks. You'll just confuse us. Now, Antoinette, the timer will begin with your first bid on the range. Go.
$799.
Higher.
$8.99.
Higher.
$9.99.
Lower.
$9.50.
Lower.
$9.49.
Lower.
$9.30.
Lower.
$9.29.
Lower.
$9.28.
Lower.
$9.27.
Lower.
$26. $25.
Lower,
$26.
lower,
$20.
lower.
$9.10.
Higher.
$9.11.
Higher.
$9.12.
Higher.
$9.13.
Higher.
$9.14.
Higher.
$9.15. $16. $17. $18.
You got it. 982. You got it in 20 seconds. Now, it took you 20 seconds to win the range. You have 10 seconds left, so you have to be twice as good on this for the Sofette. You did fine, but what you did, you started that just going $1 at a time too soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's show the price of the Sofette. And again, the clock will start with your first bid on the Sofette.
1,000.
Lower.
900.
Higher.
950.
Higher.
980.
Higher.
990.
Lower.
989.
Lower.
987.
Lower,
988.
lower.
99. 986. 987.
If you'd started with an 80, you said 980, and I said higher, and you said 990. It was 982.
Oh,
If
God.
you started at the top, and if you'd started at the bottom of that particular, you know what I mean.
Right.
Goodbye. I wanted her to win both prizes, but she did pretty good. We'll be back with another contestant after these words. Players.
Bob, it's Oscar Carter. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
What was that? Hand me that. Will you please? Oh, it's an umbrella. The way, you know, I thought it was a flask that he had taken out of. I thought he had a shot of vodka down there. Just keep him going. It's your umbrella. Well, now I have to.
Getting snow on my head.
You what?
I despise getting snow on my head.
That was funny. What's the matter with you? We're standing up here saying these funny things, Oscar, and they're just looking at us. They don't understand it. I must admit now that it is raining. I don't know what it'll be doing on the day you see this show, but it is raining today. Oscar, have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Oh, certainly.
What is one of them?
I'd rather not tell you.
All right. I'd rather not hear. What is the next item up for bids, please?
Stylish exercise outfits. From Dance Center Encino, featuring cotton, acrylic, and velour outfits, leotards, leg warmers, cat suits, all imported exclusively from London in 25 electric colors from Dance Center Encino.
Oscar, you get the first bid.
Thank you. $499.
$499 to you, Margaret.
$275.
$275, Janet.
$300.
$300, Donna.
$301.
$301. And the actual retail price of the prize is $398, and you win it, Donna. Come on, Donna, we're going to play a pricing game. And we're going to play it right here. Right over here, Donna. How to do? Oh, thank you, Donna. Now, look at all the loot we have here.
A stereo system, a new refrigerator, a handsome bar set, and an unusual Serograph. First, X7 interplay system by Mitsubishi. Features vertical turntable, AM/FM stereo receiver, cassette deck with Dolby, plus two-way stereo speakers. It's only 8 inches deep by Mitsubishi. Second, a limited edition graphic by Hiro Yamagata entitled Perrier Tour de Paris. His vibrant Serograph, hand-signed by the artist, is number 227 of over 275 from Martin Lawrence Galleries. Next, a 3-door frost-free refrigerator with giant 21 cubic foot capacity, a 7-day meat keeper, and separate top freezer compartment for often used items from White Westinghouse. And finally, for entertaining indoors or outdoors, this bar with 2 stools. The frame's made of durable plastic tubing. Stools completely swivel around with Texoline fabric cushions for comfort. There they are, Bob.
What's a Serograph, Donna?
I don't know.
John, what's a Serograph?
Well, a Serograph is a very nice, sort of like a painting like, you know what I mean?
You don't know, do you, John?
Well, not
That's
really,
exactly
Bob.
what a Serograph is.
All I know is it's beautiful.
Well, it's what?
More colors than
It's
the
above a
lithograph.
more colors than a lithograph.
That's what it says.
How many colors in a lithograph?
Well, Bob, this is New Year's Eve. Take your choice.
All right, now, Donna, all you have to do is pick out the 2 prizes here that total $1,985 in price, and you win all 4 of those, including the Serograph. Now, which 2 are they?
The stereo and the Serograph.
The stereo and the Serograph. Stereo, $550. Serograph, $1,050. Total, $1,600. Try again.
The refrigerator.
And what?
And the refrigerator and the bar set.
She's going to put this back. She's going to put this back and take the other two. Refrigerator, $11.70. Bar set, $8.15 total, $19.95. You are a winner. Thank you for being on this show. You get them all. They're all yours. All four. And we'll be back with another pricing game after this. Here now, a lithograph is a plate, and it is a printing.
Yeah.
And the plate of a lithograph is destroyed after the printing.
Generally.
So it's a limited edition.
Yeah.
Now, so far, all we know is that the serigraph is pretty much like that, too.
Yeah, that's
but we're investigating it, and we will keep you informed as the program progresses. Now, John? What? What is the name of our next contestant?
Oh, your serograph. Betty Parker, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
That's your spot right there, Betty. Now have a look at the next item up for bids.
A color TV with remote control. Samsung's 19-inch color TV with full-function remote control, quality, technology, and service in fine electronics from Samsung. And to the winner of this TV goes a supply of candy. Hooray for Raisinets. Now you can enjoy the old-time favorite movie candy at home, Goobers and Snow Caps, too. Hooray for Raisinets.
Betty, what do you bid?
$6.25.
$6.25. Oscar, how about it?
I say $5.99.
$5.99, Margaret.
$5.25.
$5.25, Janet.
$6.50.
$650. You've all overbid. The lowest bid is $5.25. Erase the bids, please. Betty, go lower than $5.25.
$3.99.
$3.99. Oscar.
$4.99.
$4.99, Margaret.
$500.
$500, Janet.
$5.21.
$5.21. Now, one of you is exactly right. That happens time after time. Actual retail price, $500. Margaret, come up here. I have $100 in that pocket for you. $100. $100 in that pocket. Grab it. Grab it. You've got it. You've got it. Margaret, I have more good news.
Oh, you do?
I have more good news. Look at that.
A new car! Pontiac's Trans Am, a super sleek road machine with pop-up headlights, full instrumentation, tachometer, and reclining bucket seats. The excitement starts with the first turn of the key from Pontiac. Comes with California emission, steel-belted white wall tires, tinted glass, AM/FM stereo, and air conditioning. A terrific prize worth $11,335.
But you play.
Yeah.
That's good. Margaret says she's not good, but she plays golf. And that is good because you...
Shaking hands like this? No.
Well, they'll settle down before you have to put this ball in that hole. Now, John, what are the products in the hole-in-one game today?
Well, Bob, first, Lipton iced tea in the winter? Why not, says Don Meredith. You drink other cold drinks in the winter. Why not Lipton iced tea made from tea bags, dandy tasting? The generic brand shampoo, ask for it wherever beauty supplies are sold and save 30% from the generic brand. Dentine chewing gum. While you're chewing Dentine, it freshens your breath as effectively as mouthwash. You can brush your breath with Dentine. New 3-roll pack low-sal antacid tablets from Philips. Great tasting, practically sodium-free, more effective in neutralizing stomach acid than the leading tablet. Use as directed. Heath Bits of Brickle adds a great almond toffee flavor to just about every dessert, especially Bits of Brickle ice cream pie. And if a cold has your child coughing and congested, try a Dark Cold pediatric cough syrup. No aspirin, no antihistamines. Use as directed.
We were just checking the second one is a hair shampoo. That's right. She knows how to play the game, so we're going to play it. What is the least expensive product there? The what?
Dentine.
Dentine goes on the first line. And now the least expensive of the remaining products.
Tea bag.
The tea, please. And from your accent, I bet you know a lot about tea. Where are you from?
England.
I thought so. What's next?
The low sal.
The what?
Is it the low sal or something, whatever?
The antacid?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, put that on there, and you have 3 to choose from. Least expensive.
We haven't got no candy. It's gone, is it?
The shampoo, the candy, or the syrup?
Candy.
Okay, candy. Now, which costs less, shampoo or syrup?
Shampoo.
Shampoo. Syrup in the last line. Now, if you get all those right, you win a $500 bonus. And, of course, you get one line closer to the hole for your putt with each one you're right about. The gum is 25 cents. How much is the tea? 53 cents. The antacid? $1.39. The candy? You're going to putt from right up there. I will make my inspiration putt from clear back here. And I was in a slump, but I have been in a hot streak. I've made putt after putt after putt without a miss. How many have I made? 2. All right. Here we are. Now, I've been taking too long, so you're blinding me. There we are. I'm just going to get right over this putt. I'm going to get it lined up and putt it in. Just like this, in the hole. Yes, sir. You get right up there and do the same thing. Tell you, I wound this year up in a blaze of glory. Now, for the car. Take your time. Hey, I like this. This girl knows what she's doing. Oh, Margaret. But it's been a pleasure meeting
Thank you.
We will try again to give away money with the big wheel after this match. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel, Margaret. Contestant nearest to $1 without going over is in the showcase, so you'll make a decision about spinning again after you see what you get in this first spin. If it's 95 cents, I suggest you don't spin again. If it's 90 cents, and it is, she doesn't want to discuss it. She's just heading out. All right, Antoinette. Spin that wheel. Antoinette has spun that wheel. You looked at me rather strangely when I said that about your head. You know about Marie Antoinette.
Yes, I do know very well.
Yeah. Now, 90 cents. Have you tied her? Oh, 1 nickel. Spin it again. Spin it again. 1 nickel. Now, let's find that 95 cents. Antoinette, there it goes. There it goes, and here it comes over the top. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, I am sorry, Antoinette. Oh, that was so close. You'll just have to step right over here. She said, where do I go now? She said. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that thing nestled against that peg. Spin that wheel. Here we go. And in your first spin, you have 25 cents. Spin it again. Trying to beat 90 cents. She got a quarter in her first spin. This is her second spin. She's trying to beat 90 cents. She has a quarter. And now to that quarter, we add not enough. 60 cents. Thank you very much for being with us, Donna. All right. Our little friend Margaret from England will be in the showcase at the end of the show. Right now, let's you and I watch. On Saragraph, they checked with Ray Jackson, who is an art director, and Ray Jackson says that Sarah Graff is a girl Joe used to date out in the valley. But I think that we'll have more before we're through. Not about Joe, about Sarah Graff. All right, now, John, we need another player.
All right, Bob, let's get you Teresa Zizak. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Teresa, I welcome you to contestants row, and I point out the next item up for bids on this show.
Here's a new freezer chest. The Amana Deep Freeze Chest Freezer with self-aligning lid that locks, 10 cubic feet of organized food storage space at 0-degree temperature. The Deep Freeze made only by Amana.
Teresa, what do you bid on the deep freeze?
$4.50.
Her bid is $450. What is yours, Janet?
$4.75.
$4.75, Betty?
$4.20.
$4.20. Oscar?
$4.30.
$430. You have all overbid. The lowest bid is $4.20. Erase the bids, please. Teresa, go lower than $4.20.
$400.
$400. Janet, it's your turn.
$360.
$360. Betty?
$299.
$299. And Oscar?
$359.
$359. The actual retail price is $410. You win, Teresa. Teresa wins the prize. And now, Teresa is going to try to win another one. How did it is? Thank you. Now, what do we have behind those doors?
A new recliner spa. The Poly Recliner Acrylic Spa by Polynesian, completely portable. For indoors or outdoors, fill and plug in, all equipped and ready. The Polynesian Spa.
What do we have for her to play? Why, it's the squeeze play game. The 1 is the first number in the price of the spa. The 5 is the last number in the price of the spa. You tell me to remove this 9, the 6, or this 9. I will. The remaining numbers will squeeze together. If that's the price of the spa, you're a winner.
The 9.
The 9, you mean this one or that one?
The first one.
The first one. The first one is gone. It squeezes together at $1,695. Does she own the spa? No. It was the 6 that should have gone. Thank you, Teresa. Bye-bye. There is more Price is Right coming up.
Stay tuned for more pricing games and the fabulous showcases coming up on the second half of The Price is Right.
What do you do? What's your job?
I am fortunate enough to be one of the maintenance supervisors of Data Products.
A maintenance supervisor of what?
Data Products Corporation.
Of Data Products Corporation. Where do you live?
Live in Tarzana.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
You remind me very much of a fellow named Chuck Young, who's the manager of Channel 11 here in Los Angeles.
Don't tell him that.
No, you have the same attitude, kind of a, I always liked Chuck. All right, John, who's our next player?
Bob is Susan Hinton. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Welcome, Susan.
Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have been waiting for, the definition of a serigraph. A color print made by the silk screen process and signed by the artist himself. Johnny, what's the silk screen process?
Well, now you take a screen, see, and you put the silk behind it, and you let the light come through, and it puts the screen on the silk.
You don't know, do you, John? Okay, now let's talk about the next item up for bids and the Price is Right.
A pair of wing chairs. From Sam Moore Furniture Industries, a beautiful pair of wing chairs covered in a Teflon protected cotton print, manufactured by Sam Moore Furniture Industries.
Any children watching our show today, I want you to remind your mother this has been an educational experience and ask your mama if she knows what a serigraph is. Now, Susan, what do you bid on that?
Oh, gosh. $575.
$575, Janet.
$850.
$850, Betty.
$675.
$675, Oscar.
$875.
$875. The actual retail price is on the other side. $700. You win, Betty. You win the prize. Now, I want you to come over here, and I think I could wind up 1982 pretty wildly for you. Betty, what a great way to finish the year winning that.
A new car! It's the Pontiac G1000 hatchback coupe. Fuel pinching, functional fun, room for 4, reclining buckets, rack and pinion steering, just a few standard features on this slick-looking coupe by Pontiac. Comes with California emission, tinted glass, AM/FM stereo, rear window defogger, and electric clock. Bob?
Goyles, get those dice out here. You're going to roll dice for that car. There is no number in the price of that car higher than 6. There are no zeros in the price of the car. That could be valuable information. Roll that die over this line, and I want the first number in the price of the car. Is it a 4? No. Is the first number higher or lower than 4? Higher. Light that up and roll the second number in the price of the car. Is it a 4? No, but you're a hot roll here. Higher or lower than 4? Second number.
Lower.
Lower than 4. And hold your hand out there.
I can't.
Oh, hold that hand out there. Look at this. Well, you're trembling all over. Yes. Now, you have to settle down here. I haven't lost a contestant in years. Okay.
I can't even throw them.
Is it a 1? No. Is it higher or lower than 1?
Higher.
Higher, of course, because I told you there were no zeros. Roll the last number in the price of the car. Is it a 1? No. Is it higher or lower? All right. Now, we know it has to be higher. Light up this last one here. What is it? And light up this one, will you please? We know that's right. Now, we know light up this one. The first one has got to be higher than 4. Oh, you lighted up the wrong one. I was going to build this. You win the car, though. Yeah. You did win the car. Yeah. They lighted this up instead of the first one, you see, and you did win the car. I didn't either for a moment, but you did. You won the car. Right. Congratulations. Well, you go over there and get the keys. I didn't realize for a moment she won the car either because I was looking at this number up here. But she won it, and we'll have a serograph of the whole thing. We'll be back.
Robinette! Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Lisa, I welcome you to Contestants Row. Look at the next item up for bid.
It's a handy dishwasher. Steam machine dishwasher from Thermador Waste King with steam cleaning in every wash cycle. Adjustable baskets and stainless steel interior, too. When performance counts, Thermador Waste King. And to the winner of this dishwasher goes a supply of Electrosol. Removes tough food soils your dishwasher is likely to encounter. Everything comes out shining, clean, and sparkling with Electrosol.
And what do you bid on it, Lisa?
$425.
$425. How about it, Oscar?
$399.
$399. Susan?
$326.
$326. Janet?
$400.
$400. And the actual retail price is $795. You win, Lisa. You win, Lisa. Yes. Now, Lisa, look what we want you to win.
An elegant bedroom group. The BP John Galleria Group featuring beautiful woods and custom hardware with a dramatic mirror, glass curio cabinets, and delicate moldings from the BP John Furniture Company. And for a comfortable night's rest, this mattress set. You can pay your back with this beautiful queen-size spring air back supporter mattress set. The back supporter goes to work when you go to sleep. It's a prize package worth $2,449.
Lisa, if this mountain climber does not fall off that cliff at the top of the mountain, you win all that furniture. And he won't fall off that cliff unless he takes more than 25 steps. And he won't take more than 25 steps unless you miss the prices of these products by too much. What are they, John?
First, a 22-piece Master Mechanic multi-drive socket set complete with fitted box exclusively from True Value hardware stores. Second, An assortment of Allras stainless steel kitchenware used in many finer restaurants, also available to the homemaker. Stainless steel kitchenware by Volras. And third, West Bend Stir Crazy automatic corn popper stirs itself to give you big, fluffy, great-tasting popcorn, 6 quarts in 6 minutes.
Lisa, how much is that socket set?
$15.95.
No, now, what are you doing with this 95 cents business? We round off our retail prices to the nearest dollar.
$18.
$18 for the socket set. Is that right? No. Now, there goes that mountain climber, and he will go one step for every dollar you miss the price of the socket set, and you miss the price of the socket set by plenty, it looks to me like. Oh, look. You $10. How much is the socket set? 28, I'll bet. Yes. How much is the bakeware?
$15.
$15. Is that it? No, I think you are living in a different age. We've had a little inflation around here. You're from Texas. Listen, Texas is more expensive than that. He's up to $20. I think he's going over the cliff right now. He's not even slowing down. You better say goodbye. He's gone. How much is that bakeware? $32. Lisa, thank you for being on our show. Bye-bye. Showcase Showdown number 2 after we do this. $1 and 1 spin, or a combination of 2 spins on the big wheel, and we'll give you a bonus spin, and if this wheel stops on this green section or this one, we'll give you $5,000 more. If it stops on the $1, we'll give you $10,000 more, and the contestant nearest to $1 without going over is in the showcase. Now, we are ready for you, Teresa, to spin the big wheel. Here is the first spin of the second Showcase Showdown on the last Price is Right of 1982. And you have 30 cents. Do you want to spin again? I certainly would, too. We'd like to give away $11,000 in our last Showcase Showdown of the year. Let's get 70 cents here and get it on. Here it comes. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 75 cents total. Lisa, spin that wheel. Lisa here, who's trying to play Price is Right games with prices from 1925, is spinning, trying to beat 75 cents. And I think perhaps you have tied her. You have. Now, Lisa, you may wait with her and hope for a spin-off, hope that Betty doesn't beat you both, or you may try to beat her by spinning again. What do you want to do?
I'll stay.
Stay right over there, will you please? Come on, Betty. Let's see what you can do. Betty is trying to beat 75 cents. Has Betty done it? Watch Betty spin. See what Betty gets. I think she has done it. 85 cents, and you don't want to spin any more, do you? No, of course not. You are the winner of the Showcase Showdown. You will be in the Showcase immediately.
They told me I am.
They're right. You're the top winner, and Margaret, you are the runner-up. Now, each of you will have a showcase of lovely prizes to bid on. The one of you who bids nearer to the actual retail price of your own showcase without going over will win it. However, you may win both showcases. How? If you are the winner and you are less than $100 away from the retail price of your own showcase, we will indeed give you both showcases. After you see the first showcase, Betty, you bid on it or pass it to Margaret. Ladies, that is the first showcase.
Your showcase begins with this charming dining room group. A rustic dining room in a rich oak finish designed to utilize space and complement small area dining with a warm and elegant atmosphere. Server, table, 4 chairs, and lighted china by Broyhill. And for a lovely table, this beautiful china for 8. Royal Prestige Fine China. You can enhance your dining pleasure for years to come with handcrafted quality and exclusive patterns designed to complement any occasion from Royal Prestige. Also, this new flatware. Lunch brings the legacy of fine sterling to this superb stainless, exquisitely crafted. Lunt stainless is clean, crisp, and articulate. Available in better stores everywhere. And you step onto luxury when you step onto these 80 square yards of Galaxy carpet. 24 solid colors, long wearing, easy to maintain. Dense velvet Saxony construction made of Trevira polyester. North Star, only from Galaxy. And for after dining entertainment, an elegant piano. An Everett console piano featuring Mediterranean styling and handsome Spanish oak. From one of America's oldest piano makers, the Everett Piano Company, since 1883. And this showcase can be yours if the price is right.
Betty, are you going to bid or are you going to pass?
Pass.
Pass to Margaret. Margaret, it's your bid. What will it be?
6,000.
$6,000 even is her bid on that showcase, and it brings a smattering, in fact, more than a smattering of applause. Betty, this is your showcase.
Your showcase contains all the prizes mentioned as our girls await New Year's Eve. And here's our first party-goer, Janice, who's waiting for the midnight hour and counting the minutes on her new grandfather clock. A pearl grandfather clock featuring Westminster chimes, moon dial, lyre, pendulum, beveled glass, and German wood in a hand-finished hardwood cabinet. A great American tradition for great Americans. And this year, she's spending New Year's in the Big Apple, New York City. We'll fly two of you round-trip air coach from Los Angeles to New York for a 6-night stay at the fabulous East Side Hotel Lexington. You'll enjoy a lovely room with a beautiful view of Midtown Manhattan, and you'll be located near top Fifth Avenue shops, the Hotel Lexington, a quality inn. Next, our Holly is waiting for the clock to strike 12 on her brand new anniversary clock. An anniversary clock from Bulova Watch Company. An elegant clock that shows time in motion. Comes with brass base with glass dome, textured champagne dial, and quartz movement from Bulova Watch. And she plans to bring in the new year in the City of Lights, Paris. From New York, you'll fly to Paris for a 6-night stay at a beautiful Midtown hotel. You'll be located on a 3-lined avenue near the Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe, and exciting Parisian attractions. Here's Diane, ready to toot her party horn, keeping track of time on her lovely new wristwatch. Elegantly styled by Jules Jurgensen, a lady's 14-karat white gold rectangular case with silver bark finish dial and matching slim taper bracelet from Jules Jurgensen. And this year, she's going to celebrate on board a cruise ship in the Mediterranean. We'll fly you and your companion round-trip air coach from Los Angeles to Italy for 7 days aboard a beautiful cruise ship. You'll sail from Venice to Nice, France, and you'll call on ports in Dubrovnik, Corfu, Malta, Tunis, Costa Smeralda, and Portofino, all from The Price is Right. And this showcase, filled with prizes to make this New Year's Eve memorable, can be yours if the price is right.
Yes. And I want our viewers to know that if you heard a strange noise, that was not a technical mistake. I dropped my microphone. That's what happened. Betty, what do you bid on that showcase?
11,200.
7 or 11?
11.
$11,200 is her bid. How good is it? We'll find out in a moment. Right now, it is $11,200, and the actual retail price of your showcase is $8,738. You've gone over. Now, you win so long as you don't go over. Your bid is $6,000, Margaret. The actual retail price is $6,247. You win with a difference of only $247. Boy, that was a good bid. Yes. Oh, a big squeeze. Betty, thank you for being on the show. Bob Barker reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered, and wishing you a happy New Year. Goodbye, everybody.
This is Johnny Olson speaking, wishing you a Happy New Year for The Price is Right. A Mark Whiston, Phil Todman production. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication.